welcome to another game. Today I am playing against John.
Hello.
Night Lord's John.
Spooky.
I'm very excited. We've got a fun chaos map today. A big old city that is dominated by a shitty chaos citadel. Evil chaos citadel? Chaos is evil, right?
Morally bankrupt?
Morally bankrupt. But yeah, as always, I'm playing Grey Knights. We're going to do a 2,000 point match. Do you want to start your list off?
Sure, I'll go right
Excellent.
to it. So, fitting with this gigantic citadel, I brought a battalion today. So, I'm running Night Lords. Kind of got a Slaneshi theme going on with my Night Lords. So, I've got 3 characters, a battalion. Hopefully in the future, bring some like Night Lord demon lists. But today it's just Night Lord.
That's right. Don't you have a couple of like Keepers of Secrets? Keepers of Secrets
and some like Fiends, Demonettes.
Yeah, you've got a lot of.
It's a pretty big Slanesh list. Yeah, I just gotta sit down and paint it.
Oh, they're just not painted. I see.
It's coming together slowly. The Zarakano is almost done, but needs a lot of like layering still.
I know you just said she's not on your list, but I am very curious. How did she turn out with the new Forge World?
I really like her.
Yeah,
she's retained her. It's like. She's 450, so it's still pricey, still stuck in that Lord of War detachment, but Chaos Demons are in that weird way where as long as you have a detachment with the character, the rest of the units can still benefit from the detachment buff of like Advance and Charge.
I'm honestly surprised that not... Because I think the Tau one also does that, where the Lord of War, as long as you have like a matching, like...
Well, it's just the...
Sept.
It's not even that, it's just the chaos, the way the chaos kind of like trait is worked for Chaos Demons is that their characters get their aura bubbles if they're in the detachment, and they just benefit all of the keyword.
What is it called? The Locus?
Locus of Grace, I think, for Slanesh.
I should know more about demons. That's like my chief
You are
enemy.
A demon hunter.
Yeah, I should know more about demons.
I think the Librarian is rather unamused. That's probably why he doesn't do so well.
But anyway, we're talking about your Night Lords.
Night Lords. Alright, so Warlord is Chaos Lord with Jump Pack. Koros, he's got a Bolt Pistol, Power Sword. He's rocking the Murder Sword. Still really highly rate the Chaos Relic. It's kind of niched, but he makes like a really good assassin.
And that's the one you have to write somebody's name
I've got right? Yeah, it's a weird chaos weapon that you pick a character before the battle, and like the targeted character takes a mortal wound on every hit.
That's so cool. Do you know who you're...
I don't know yet.
Okay, great.
He's in a deep ritual prayer right now, receiving visions from Slanesh probably about who to kill.
Excellent. Sexy Slanesh visions of my characters.
Yes. he likes to spend a lot of time locked in his compartment of the warship, thinking about who to kill.
I am receiving visions. I'll be in my bunk.
Yes. His name is Koros, and he's got the Warlord trait Killing Fury to go ahead and go with the trait. So plus D3 attacks on the charged or heroic intervention, and combine that with the Murder Sword and Death to the False Emperor that actually works in this Imperialist Chaos battle. You can check out quite a few mortal wounds.
So because of Hateful Assault, he'll have a D3 plus 1 attacks when he charges?
Yep.
Wow.
Spicy, right? Oh, it's a 33% chance of just being 6 attacks though instead of 8. So
it's still a lot.
It's not probably the most like meta choice. I think one piece at a time is probably the best Night Lord's trait right now. Just being able to fall back and charge and having that constant -1 to hit in combat is really clutch. But against Grey Knights, I don't think he would survive after the first contact.
People rarely do.
He's just got to kind of like pick his right target at the right time. Supporting him, we have an Exalted Champion Malik, who has a Plasma Pistol and Thunderhammer. He is walking the Stormbolt plate, so he's represented in Terminator armor today, and his Chain Scythe is kind of represented as the Thunderhammer today.
Cool. Okay.
Really big weapon, so it kind of matches. Some people probably would argue it should be a Chain Axe, but I feel like it hits like a Thunderhammer.
And
he's got a little Pew Plasma Pistol on him. He's got a wrist-mounted. I think it's supposed to be Volkite in 30k.
He made it all blue, though, so it reads blue. Plasma when I look at it.
Yeah. His name is Malik. I think I already said that. And we have Dark Apostle Udesh, who's made a couple of appearances before in the past.
Yeah.
He still has the Vox Demonicus, so 12-inch Denial of Deep Strike. I think when he's within 1 inch of somebody, he can shut down their bubble. It's either 1 inch or 6 inches. He can shut off their auras.
Cool.
just solid relic all
12-inch Deep Strike Denial. I think that cancels out Dynamic Insertion.
Yes.
That's rad. That's super helpful.
I haven't seen like any FAQ, but I believe like the specific rule to cancel out a Deep Strike Denial. So I don't think Dynamic Insertion lets you bypass Denial.
It doesn't. So and actually, we mentioned this in a chat the other day. Warhammer 40,000 is a game of permissions, and so if something denies something, most of the time that takes precedence over something that's allowing you an exception to something.
I think if there was like a specific exemption in Dynamic Insertion, as far as like you can bypass infiltrator bubbles and all, then
nothing like that.
Yeah. And then troops, we have a unit of cultists, kind of bog standard objective holders. A unit of 10 chaos, 2 units of 9 chaos space marines with special weapons. The special weapon in one squad is an autocannon, just from what I painted, and one squad has a missile launcher, which I kind of like. I don't think, unless you bring in a Stormhawk, is like really that permanent, but it is a nice little sniping weapon.
You can either do a frag grenade or a single las cannon shot.
It's got I think it's got a little bit of niche utility, and at 15 points, it's a little better than what it was at like 25.
Yeah.
A unit of Chosen, my elites, they have Thunderhammers and Combi Bolters on 5 of them, or 4 of them in the champion, Bolters on the rest of them. 8 Chosen, Icon of Excess, Thunderhammers.
Oh, don't remind me. Icon of Excess is +1 to charge?
Plus, it actually changes their Death of the False Emperor to be 5+ instead of 6+.
Oh, so the Thunderhammers can still do it.
Yes, and then you combine them with some of like the Night Lord stratagems, and you can get that back down to a pretty low dice roll.
Gross.
It used to be like it just was triggered on 5s and 6s, and they changed the wording, I think, in Codex 2 to be 5+. Because in the old original Codex, I believe the Icon of Excess just didn't have an interaction that worked really well with Death of the False Emperor.
Interesting.
Dreadclaw Drop Pod, we've seen that before. It got really good in the FAQ. It's now Strength 12, AP 4, 3 damage for 5 attacks on the charge.
And it kind of has a pseudo bomb thing now, right?
Yeah, it has a movement phase, or not movement phase, but whenever it moves, it picks a unit and drops D3 mortal wounds on them.
Cool. So even like a charge, it can still do that?
I don't think a charge is a move, really, right?
Ooh, that's something.
There's a wording. Somebody out there who is very semantically knowledgeable could probably clear that up.
I'm sure it's very clear. I just don't remember it off the top of my head. Charging. I'm actually curious. You can continue. I'm just going to look that up.
Then we were running a pack of 10 Warp Talons. I really rate the Warp Talons highly with some of the Night Lord stratagems to get into a good charge range off of Deep Strike, deny Overwatch. They do good. They struggle a bit against Terminators with 1 damage, but reroll wounds, AP2, they're 4 attacks each now on the charge. It's pretty fun. Following into heavy support, we have a Land Raider Achilles. It's a little bit of a kit bash from a Land Raider Proteus and some ugly Volkite Culverins. The Volkite, don't know if this is mistaken or not, but it didn't get fixed in the FAQ, so the Volkite is still 0 points on the Land Raider Achilles versus the 40-point Twin Multi-Meltas. 16 shots of Volkite, strength 6, AP 0, 2 damage, mortal wounds on 6s to wound. I like it. Goes right through light infantry.
We played a game a couple weeks ago against a different army of mine, and it just tore them apart. But I think Grey Knights is going to have a hard time.
That 2+ save, there's no way to really get an extra AP on there right now, so they'll be pretty okay. But I do like them for maybe weakening a Terminator unit that's holding an objective. Then it's got the quad launcher, and I really still rate that weapon highly.
Yeah.
3 units of Obliterators. They do Obliterator things, I think, unless anybody's watching Warhammer for the first time since the start of 8th edition. Obliterators have been pretty bog standard for Chaos lists.
I'm gonna guess they're Marcus Lanesh.
Yes.
Hooray! Everything.
Hooray.
I know you said everything is, but surprise. Has anybody ever seen Obliterators run with anything else?
I think for a while there, I think I saw somebody playing with a Zinch Obliterators where they had 4-up invuln.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I think there was something I don't think anybody ever did it, but I think somebody's talked about it in a forum back in early in 8th about Nurgle Obliterators and being able to heal them with the Nurgle stratagem, but it's expensive, 2 command points, I think.
I feel like they're already so survivable. You don't need
Yeah, the 4 wounds, 2+, 5+ demon save. They're pretty nice.
Yeah.
Then a Helldrake to finish the list off.
There you go. Helldrake.
Highly rated Night Lords, great. Combine that, it's a great unit for using Vox Screen.
I feel like the Helldrake was such garbage throughout the entirety of 8th. Not the entirety, but like in my mind, everybody was.
I don't think anybody was. I think if you were playing Chaos early 8th, you were running like Hellblades or a Helltalon instead of Helldrake, and now I think it's really good for its points.
Yeah.
Hellflamers are awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, if we had the option to run 3 and a flyer detachment still, I think there'd be quite a few people running 3.
Yeah, you're gonna fly forward, use Vox Scream.
Maybe. I don't know. Your captain has got his aura, but like your first turn auras are not as like potent as some other armies. Like so, your last game against Tau, we kind of shut off Macaw Kayon on the first turn.
Yeah, that was super upsetting. That was super upsetting.
It was glorious.
I didn't get to use it the entire game.
6 command points. Well
great.
Spent.
So you spent a lot of command points beforehand.
Yeah. Yeah. So we have 3 relics on the field. Stormbolt Plate on the Exalted Champion. Koros has the Murder Sword, and the Dark Apostle has my Vox Demonicus for 3 command points. There is a lot of stratagems that are good in Chaos, but like I think if I can just not get too heavily into spending a bunch in the first turn, we can milk them out the rest of the game.
There you go.
And then 2 command points on the. Oh, I forgot. Did I screw up somewhere? I think I did. Okay, I don't have a Contemptor Dreadnought on this list.
Oh!
So I am at 8 command points. There we go.
Oh, okay. So you thought, because you brought
I brought a Contemptor. I thought I had
I'm glad you noticed, and you're not just going to have an extra like
Contemptor
200 points of Contemptor Dreadnought. Great.
Mm.
This is why we check lists. Thank you.
There you go. Oh, yeah, so I'm actually at 8 command points.
Lovely. There you go.
1 for Martial Legacy for the Land Raider Achilles.
Yeah. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Cool.
Interesting.
Well, I'll move on to mine. I'm glad I didn't Bring It Down then. Yeah, so Grey Knights Battalion, surprise. I'm only bringing 3 characters this time. I am bringing Simandus on foot today. He's great. I love him. I know that on-foot Grandmasters aren't really the way to go, and everybody always says bring Voldus or bring Drago or bring a GMDK, but he's just so cool, and he can get in the Land Raider. I'm giving him Blade of the Forsworn as his relic, which is... You familiar with that guy?
Is it the one that ignores demon saves?
It ignores demon invuln saves, which will apply here.
A bit, yeah.
I'm very excited. He's really cool. He's my Warlord. He is bringing first to the fray. I always toy around with thinking about maybe another Warlord trait, but at the moment, that's really the only good one.
I'm really surprised I didn't get new Warlord traits in
Yeah,
Psychic Awakening.
I got a lot of cool stuff in Psychic Awakening, so I'm not like upset about it, but I would have liked some more Warlord traits because...
Eldar would have too, though.
Yeah, Eldar would have liked a lot. I'm not going to feel sorry for Eldar. I just got crushed by Harlequins. Yeah, fuck them.
Harlequins are their own thing.
Harlequins are their own thing. I'm also bringing Hezekiah, my Librarian.
Say that 3 times fast.
Hezekiah, my Librarian. Hezekiah, my Librarian. Hezekiah, my Librarian.
Excellent.
He's great. He has another relic, which I spent a command point on. He has the Sanctic Shard, so he's getting an additional +1 to cast and rerolling casts. He's going to be a support guy. Yeah. He's going to be a support guy. You can go through my list below the video. It'll tell you all of the... if you have any questions, just ask, and I'll let you know what psychic powers they all have. But he's going to be basically just... I'm going to just use him mostly for support powers this game. But yeah, he has a Force Sword. He also has Stormbolter, which John was generous enough to allow me to eke over to 2,001 points because he's modeled with a Stormbolter. And it was either 1998, cut the Stormbolter off, or just give him the Stormbolter.
It's going to be that Stormbolter who wins the game.
If that Stormbolter wins me the game, then I've cheated. Last HQ, I am bringing Inquisitor Valencia, who hasn't been on the table in a minute. I love her. She's great. She's gonna... I mean, she's Ordo Malleus. She hates chaos. She hates demons. And I mentioned to all my models that I'm fighting Night Lords, and she was like, me, pick me. So she has an Inferno Pistol.
She has the relic one?
she does not have the relic one because it's an Ordo Hereticus relic, unfortunately.
Okay.
But I am spending the command point because it's an agent of the Emperor's will, arbiter of the Emperor's will. The Inquisition
only gives you a warlord trait.
Warlord trait and a relic, exactly. So she is a psyker, so by spending that one command point, I get to give her a couple of cool things. She is getting the Puritan Warlord trait, so she has a 4-up invuln, and then I am also giving her the Tainted Blade.
Ooh,
yes, so her power sword has been upgraded to a more powerful weapon, and it's a demon weapon. So every time she strikes with it, I have to roll a d6, and on a 1, she takes a mortal wound and can't use the weapon.
I will have to bring a character at some point.
Yeah. There's nothing more, like, fun than the idea of a radical Inquisitor, Ordo Malleus, nonetheless, who is leading a bunch of Grey Knights into battle wielding a demon weapon. And
ironically, is a Puritan.
Yeah, right? Well, because she is convinced that... So she's... A little bit of her background. She is convinced that she knows exactly what the right thing to do is and exactly where her line is, and she can wield the powers of the warp against the warp, but others cannot. So she is she's very dogmatic. She's very much convinced that what she does is right because she has chosen to do it.
The sword isn't some Imperial demon?
No. This is like I haven't fully settled on the lore for the name of the demon within the sword. Maybe I'll think about that this game, but Simandus has had problems with her in the past. I've written a few dumb little stories about it, but Simandus has had problems with her, does not like that she's wielding a demon weapon, but they have to work together because clearly there are greater problems that we need to address at the moment.
Sure. No, you guys should fight each other more. We're not doing much over here.
No, you're just hanging out.
Big skull cannon.
Just covered in skin.
I'm sure it's totally fine. Whatever went on in that fortress was not
this
interesting.
Place. I'll do a pan over of the terrain. There's bodies crawling out of the walls and stuff. But yeah, those are my HQs. Bringing 3 squads of Terminators. One of them has a hammer in it. 1 squad of swords, 1 squad of halberds, and then a mixed squad. Elites, I am bringing paladins, but I'm only bringing 4 paladins today because I want to fit them in the Land Raider with Simandus.
Controversial.
And I can't fit too many more than that. But they'll still protect him with Lookout Sir. So it's going to be Simandus' own little private guard hopping in the Land Raider with him.
But once they go below 2 models, they drop.
Once they get to 2, he won't have Lookout Sir at that point.
Scary.
But yeah, what else elites-wise? That might be my only elites choice today, actually.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'd chosen my only elites as well.
Oh, interesting. Fast attack, I'm bringing my interceptors, 10 of them, and I am eager for them to do well, because in my game against Harlequins, they literally did nothing and got erased. Same with Hezekiah the Librarian as well. He also got erased.
Harlequins kind of erase everything. I don't think I've seen somebody... I mean, there'd be we should have a good counter Harlequin stratagem video.
Yeah, I like that actually. That'd be fun.
General,
sit down. How do we destroy Matthew? That'd be the
sorry,
Matthew. But yeah, then my heavy slot, I'm bringing a couple. I'm bringing the Land Raider Banisher, which I have problems with just from its stats. But it's a Grey Knight specific Land Raider, and it's cool. It just has worse flamers than the generic Space Marine Flame Land Raider. What's that called? Redeemer.
Yeah.
The Redeemer. It has worse heavy flamers.
Are they 8 inches instead of 12?
No, they're 12, but they're only AP 1, whereas...
The Space Marines 1 AP 2.
The Flamestorm... Yeah, so the Flamestorm cannons are...
Flamestorm
Right? Cannon is a D6 shots, strength 6, AP 2 damage. My heavy incinerator is the same thing, but with only AP 1.
Wow, they're AP 2, so...
The regular ones are.
Too?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Although you have a better chance of getting yours into range on turn 1.
Because I can throw it across the field.
Yes.
But here's the thing. I can also take a Land Raider Redeemer if I want, instead. But this is the special Grey Knights one with some Psycannons. I should, but I'm not gonna. And the Stormbolter on top of that thing is free for some reason. Costs 0 points to add a Stormbolter to it.
Mine costs 5 points.
Yeah, so I just did that.
Mine's got a 5-up invuln, so I'll take that.
Gross. Is it a demon?
No.
Oh, damn. All right. Then I'm going to, last but not least, I'm bringing 2 Dread Knights. So, equipped as they always are. Give them teleport homers, or Dread Knight teleporters, so they can go into space and come down when I need them. And I think that's it. It's a relatively compact list.
Yeah.
I got some big pricey units in there. Yeah, who are you putting the Murder Sword on? Hezekiah, Valencia, or Simandus?
We'll deploy, and I'll tell you.
Oh, you don't have to choose until then.
I believe.
Oh, fascinating.
Uh,
Well, while he's looking that up, we are doing Scorched Earth as today's mission, so that kind of deployment.
Yep, first round of battle.
That's so cool. That's exciting. 6 objectives, primary objectives taken hold as always. As far as secondaries, I'm going to be taking Engage on All Fronts because it's a good one to take. I'm going to be taking Cut Off the Head because Koros the Drinker, right?
Yep.
Koros the Drinker needs to be slain, and he needs to be slain quick. The longer we wait, the more damage he can do, which is thirsty represented by, yeah. I'm imagining he's concocting some sort of heinous ritual, like, at this fortress, and we need to stop it. And
warp-based energy cannons.
Something awful, yeah.
Yeah.
And last, we're taking Mental Interrogation, because we want to rip out the secrets of your legion.
Obviously, you just want to use it.
Valencia's not telling my Grey Knights what the plan is, and we just trust her.
Inquisitor stronghold. It's the demon cannon. They know what they're doing. When has Ordo Malleus ever had problems with demon weapons before?
It's never been a single Inquisitor who's fallen to chaos.
Never just created a demon world accidentally.
Absolutely not.
Yep.
Never done anything reprehensible. Anyway, what secondaries are you taking?
I am playing Abhor the Witch. Just kind of want to give it a spin after the FAQ change, so it's now 3 points for characters and 2 points for units.
I'm so happy about that.
Yes. I think it's still
good.
It's still good.
But it was
against your army.
It was a
1,000 suns.
guaranteed
not
15
like,
points against me before.
It was pretty bad before.
Yeah.
Deploy Scramblers, which I've taken some larger infantry squads to help out with.
That's a good one.
And engage on all fronts as well. The Helldrake is not an aircraft, so he can score points.
Isn't he?
He's not. He's a flying vehicle.
Oh, also, I learned that aircraft can score engage on all fronts regardless.
Oh yeah,
it's Linebreaker that aircraft can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
He's in the he's in the aircraft role, but he doesn't have the aircraft keyword himself.
It should be a fast attack unit. Like if we're being honest, Helldrake should be.
I mean, he doesn't have like supersonic or any other roles.
No,
like
he doesn't.
Although I like that he's on fast attack because I would end up another fast attack squeeze as Night Lords. You kind of want. There's a lot of fast attack picks that are pretty good.
Yeah.
All
right. Cool.
There we go.
Yeah, and that's that. We're gonna deploy, and we'll get back to you guys when we're throwing dice on the table. All right, here we are on this ruined, bombed-out city with a giant chaos citadel in the middle. Here are the Night Lords, the Blooded, commanded by Koros, the Drinker. I remembered them. See, I remember names. Yeah, John, how do you feel about your deployment over here?
I'm feeling pretty good. We're not. I mean, it's going to be kind of a weird first turn, I think. But, the fortress itself, I think we should mention, the base is not ruins.
Yeah.
We are seeing the building ruins.
Yep.
So there'll be less of the weird line of sights on the base, but it's still pretty large, obstructive. It'll be kind of like a tentative first turn. But I kind of like what I got going on. Which probably a lot of people will be like, you're crazy, but
absolutely,
it's all right. We'll see how it goes.
These little dealers on top of here are
quad launchers,
and they can they ignore line of sight?
They're 4D, 3, strength 4, AP 0, damage 1 profile can ignore line of sight.
Cool.
60, and then their direct fire profile cannot.
Cool. All right, and he's ready to just surge forward with that Helldrake. Me, on the other hand. Hezekiah is so far leading the ground forces, tucked away in this building here with some Terminators to protect him. And I've got my Land Raider, inside of which is a squad of Paladins, Grandmaster Simandus, and Valencia. They're ready to do what they always do best. Then I've got my Interceptors. Everybody else, which means the 2 Dread Knights and 2 squads of Terminators, they're all in space. You have some stuff in space as well, right?
I do. I have a drop pod in a gigantic warship in space, which is the Dreadclaw.
Oh, that's
with,
right.
With Malik, the Exalted Champion, and the Chosen side. I have Warp Talons, which is crazy warp space, and some Obliterators on top of another.
Oh boy, Obliterators.
With Koros himself.
Excellent. Oh, that's right, Koros. So the man that I need to kill is in space.
Yes.
So you're denying me those 13 points.
Like he's hiding in warp space.
I can only kill him minimum turn 2. Interesting.
Or jump out. Or somewhere. Maybe he's in like the atmosphere.
Yeah, he's just hanging out. He's just flapping above, somewhere above. Okay, cool. Well, as my guest, would you like to roll first?
All right. 3. Sir.
3. All right, let's do it. 50% chance. I haven't gone first in a long time.
Go first.
Yes! All right, great. Sweet. A couple of things are happening before our first turn then. I am declaring Tide of Shadows as my tide that I am staying in. And you, sir, whose name is written on the murder sword?
The murder sword's name is Simandus.
Simandus. Excellent. Okay, cool. Well, he hopes that Koros engages him so that he can use the Blade of the Forsworn to cut him down. Wonderful. Grey Knights will move, and we'll be right back. Okay, movement wasn't incredibly advanced. These guys came out here to grab that objective. Hezekiah is moving out following them. He got a 1 in his advance, so he's barely following us behind them. Still, look out, sir. Land Raider came out here. We've got some plans with that. And then my interceptors teleported up here. They're all within 24 inches of the guys down here. So they might be just feeding themselves to this Land Raider. But we'll find out. I'm going to move right on to my psychic phase. The very first thing we're going to do, Hezekiah over there is going to cast 2 powers. The first one is Empyean Domination, which I get. So he gets a +2, so I get a command point.
There you go.
Yay! What a good spell. And then Ethereal Manipulation, which +2, so I got that one. Ethereal Manipulation allows somebody to reroll hits. I'm going to put that on my Land Raider. Not the best use of it, but there's little else that can be done this time, or this moment. The guys next to him are going to cast Gate of Infinity on the Land Raider. We did it! So I'm going to pick up that Land Raider in just a moment, put it wherever I wish, but before I finish my psychic phase, these guys are going to cast Astral Aim. We did it, and we didn't perils. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. I'm going to move the Land Raider, be right back. So I thought about it. I wanted to get my Land Raider over in this mess here, but Koros has a 12-inch Deep Strike denial, so it would have put me just a little too far away for comfort. Oh no, drop some dice. So it's going to be here, and we're going to attack this dragon. I knew this was too many dice. I have too many dice in my hand. I'm prepared because we're moving into the shooting phase, and these dudes are going to rapid fire into these Chaos Space Marines is the word. So, one of them can't see, which is unfortunate. But I am spending a couple of command points. I'm spending 1 for whatever the stratagem that lets power armor guys shoot at rapid fire at full range is called. It's the same one the Space Marines have called Standing Still and Rapid Firing. Anyway, they're doing that. And then I'm spending 2 command points for Psybolt ammunition. Okay. So that their Stormbolts will become Strength 5 AP 1.
Cool. I will, now that you declare them as target, I'll declare it in Midnight Clad, so they're -1 hit.
Love it. Okay, so Strength. So hitting on 4s then.
And you spent 3?
I spent 3. So hitting on 4s, and I have 3 more dice to roll after this because I dropped a few. Ugh. Blah. All right. That was actually a lot of misses. There were a lot of 3s in that. Not as many hits as I was hoping from that. Strength 5, winning on 3s. That looks better. Okay, cool. Yeah, if you want to make 4, 10 saves, AP 1, no cover because Astral Aim. All right, let's do it.
So here's 7. I'll roll 3 more. Of course.
Wow. Okay, so 2 drop.
Good. All right, so then 3 more.
Yep. Okay, we killed 3 Space Marines. That's it. Alas. Okay, I'll move on over here while you're doing that.
Yes.
So this guy, he's got a bunch of guns. We're just putting everything into the dragon. The Stormbolter's on top. Those are hitting on 3s, right? He doesn't have -1 to being hit, does he?
No.
Okay.
No,
we do have Ethereal Manipulation, however, that Hezekiah gave us, so I get to re-roll those. Great. Strength 4, so winning on 5s. 2 of them, AP 0.
3s. Takes 1 wound.
Takes 1 wound? Okay, cool. Then we have the fun part. The twin Psycannons atop. These are hitting on 3s. And rerolling because of Ethereal Manipulation. Cool. Strength 7. What's the Heldrick's toughness?
7.
Toughness 7, so winning on 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay.
4. So AP 1?
Yes, sir. AP 1.
4s. Just takes 1.
Just the 1, so 2 damage on that.
Alright, so it takes down to...
So he's taking 3, so he's down to what, 9?
think so.
Something like that.
14.
Well, we have the not flamestorm cannons, heavy incinerators.
Yeah, down to 9.
All right, cool. 9 shots with the heavy incinerator.
Gross.
Yeah, buddy. All right, and this is strength 6, so winning on 5.
Yep. Do they roll to hit with heavy incinerators? I thought they auto hit.
They don't. That was the number of shots. Rolled number of shots, now wounds.
So 3 6.
3 at AP2 or AP1 because heavy incinerators.
4, please.
All right, so 4 more damage.
Okay, so down to 5.
Down to 5.
Yep.
Excellent. That is all of my shooting. I'm just gonna go straight into my charge phase.
Okay.
I'm gonna charge with my tank.
Need a
9 or 10. You're not gonna Overwatch though?
No. Looks like you need
10?
At least a 10 to get
All right,
1.5.
let's do it.
Nope.
I'm gonna command point it.
All right.
Well,
Nope.
worth a punt.
6.
All right, and that was Grey Knight's turn 1.
Points.
Do you have to make a leadership check?
So they lost 3. They're leadership 9 from the.
You're fine then. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get some points. I'm getting engaged on all fronts. It looks like, and that's it.
2 points for that.
2 points for engaging on all fronts because I'm in 3 zones. All right, we'll come back after Night Lord's turn 1.
Sounds good. Turn 1, movement phase complete. Space Marines advanced out here to claim this objective, or Chaos Space Marines, I should say. These Marines have scuttled out of cover just a little bit to get on this objective. And then the drop pod, which can score objectives, the Dreadclaw has come down on top of that objective over there.
I forgot that they can just
Drop in.
go in turn 1, yeah.
Yeah. They're weird because Dreadclaws drop in first turn, but their contents don't deploy on first turn, so they'll have to...
Oh, and Udesh chanted something, right?
Yes, so Dash started the battle round, chanted Omen of Potency, just makes him a little bit more of a melee threat, because Grey Knights will eventually come into melee.
Hell yeah.
AP4, and 3 extra attacks, which is Crozius.
Yep, and then the dragon moved
And
over
the dragon
here.
scuttled over there, so I can still score...
Engage on all fronts?
Engage on all fronts, yes.
And yeah, he's at
6.
6 wounds because he generated 1. Oh man, we're having a cold day in Seattle. It was actually freezing this morning when I woke up.
Like
So
30,
yeah, my hands always turn purple and orange whenever it gets that cold.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. You don't have a psychic phase? Weird
no
for
psychic
me.
phase.
All right. Do you just want to go straight to shooting?
Straight into shooting. So we'll just start off with. So you did 1 CP.
Wait, no, you're the other one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or.
Yeah.
No. Why did I draw myself to 6?
You rerolled in
command.
advance, remember?
Got it.
Yeah. To get these guys out
I
there.
haven't done anything. Should have gained 1 at 8 beginning of turn. I did at midnight class.
Yep.
Okay.
Doing
yeah.
math.
Math.
Do you know where you want to shoot first?
We'll just shoot these guys into the Grey Knights up here. So outside of filter range, so it'll be.
And because
full strength, so.
sweet, and because we are in Tide of Shadows, it is -1
Yep.
to shooting.
Yep.
Silver boys.
Okay, so we'll just do 8 bolter shots.
8 bolter shots.
4s.
Just grab my own dice, making sure I'm ready. Okay, Tide of Shadows saved us twice.
Yep. 4's wound. Just 1 wound.
Just 1, 2
Roll
up
1.
because cover. All right, the opposite.
Nice. Those guys advanced. Pretty short shooting phase. We'll do. Everything from the Land Raider into the Interceptors.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. 4 shots with the direct fire quad launcher. On 4s.
Oof.
1.
When you have 2 though, right? Because it's like a
That's
strength 8 or
strength
something.
6, so just wound. So
Okay.
that is a mortal wound and
Oh.
a save.
They do mortal wounds on 6s?
Yep.
The quad launchers?
Oh no, you're right. This is not Volkite. You're right. That's just a
Okay.
save at -3.
-3, so 5. Ouch. All right.
3 damage.
1 boy dies. Tragic. Okay, cool. And then it has Volkite.
Yep. First Volkite, 8 shots. Hit on 4s. And then
Oh, there's 1 more 4 over there.
No, that's from the other.
Oh, that's
one.
from before? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
This is
Winning on threes.
Three.
The 6 is what you're looking for.
2 wounds.
2 wounds. Any AP?
No.
Look, it's so weird.
It is weird.
2s. Wow!
2 more.
Is it worth saving an interceptor? There's no more shooting going towards
There's
them, right?
8 more Volkite shots.
I'll just leave it.
Alright. I guess 2, and then...
Why didn't you just roll them all at once? Oh, you just didn't have enough dice.
enough
Oh,
dice.
okay, cool. So 4s.
Nice.
Whoa!
7 hits.
Oh, boy!
6s are mortal wounds now.
Just one mortal wound, it looks like?
Yeah.
All right. So 2 wounds, 1 mortal wound?
2 saves, yeah. No.
no, 4.
4 saves.
Yeah.
That's like strength 6, right?
2s. Okay,
Yeah.
so just the mortal wound. So that was
Yep.
so it was 1 mortal wound and 2 more deaths. So
Yep.
3 more die total. Sad boys. Okay. Great. Any other shooting? The dragon maybe?
Dragon advance, and I believe is the flamer an assault weapon?
I actually don't know. We'll look that up. Come right back.
It is an assault weapon.
It is an assault weapon.
So yeah, it'll just flame your Land Raider D6
Okay.
for 3.
For 3.
Loading on 5s. 1 wound at AP2.
AP2, you say? That sounds like a 4-up save. Okay.
2 damage.
2 damage. Sweet. He goes down to 14.
Cool.
Awesome. We'll be back. You don't really have any charges, do you?
No, nothing that I want to declare.
Oh.
It'll be the end of the round. it
Wow.
looks like.
All right. We'll score points. I guess I have to do a leadership with these guys.
Yeah.
I lost 4. They are leadership 8 because I'm not close enough to you to have a leadership debuff, right?
Nope.
All right. Let's just not roll high. Great. Excellent.
Yeah, they're good.
Awesome. All right. Well, we'll add up points and come back during Grey Knight's turn 2. It's moving quick. And after the movement phase, we've had some fun times. These guys have just shuffled around here. I have a whole Nemesis Demon Hammer there, but I think I'm going to use it to discourage anybody dropping in on them. Dropped in some Force Sword Terminators there. Squad with mixed weapons right here. Lander to move forward. I am keeping my characters and my paladins in there so we can kind of move into the lines more. My interceptors moved down. They don't technically have fly, and they can't ignore vertical movement, but they can move 12 through terrain. So they move there. We're going to try to get a charge off here. I dropped in my 2 Dread Knights over there. Koros is being... Not Koros. Udesh is being especially annoying, and I'm barely getting engaged on all fronts there. But yeah, I'm just going to move right into the Psychic phase, if you don't mind. Let's start... Let's start... This dude knows Vortex of Doom, and he's going to cast it on these guys. Ha-ha!
No.
That sucks. We're going to command point that. And pass, just barely, on a 7.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So, D3 mortal wounds to these dudes, and is... No, it's model, not unit. 3 mortal wounds to your Chaos Space Marines.
Whew. Okay.
And did that move him out of 12 from them? Because that would suck. Then I
I
can't...
think it did.
oh, no, he's still...
Yeah.
Okay, he's just going to smite then.
Okay, he's an 11.
Ha-ha! There's a smite. A mortal wound.
Okay. Let's take champion.
All right, and then we're going to fire... We're just going to do a smite right here. Yeah, might as well. Need to start picking off wounds off the thing eventually. Ah!
Perils.
That's the second double ones peril. All right, let's do a D3 mortal wounds on my boys. All right, fine. Well, that sucks. But that was the opposite of what I wanted. That felt unlikely. All right, these guys are going to smite the dragon, assuming this is 12 inches. Yeah, let's see. This is going to be my third smite.
So 8, yes.
Yes. Yes. No, 7, because it goes up 1 each time. Failure, though. On a 5. Huh, we're doing great.
Plus.
It's not plus 3, so it's 5 for the first one, 6 for the second one, 7 for the third one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're right.
But that was a failure.
All right.
Now we're going to go over here. I'm just going to get myself a fancy command point. Well, that's my third perils. Fortunately, he has the Sanctic Shard, so he can reroll that.
There you go.
Hey, I had, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 psychers this turn, and I rolled 4 double ones.
Chaos.
Oh, boy. That's... All right, let's see. How many wounds does he take? 2. Cool.
Nice.
I'm not even going to cast his second spell. Cool beans. I'm going to go into my shoe. Well, you know what? I'll be right back. All right. These Terminators over here shooting into the Helldrake. Hitting on 3s, right? There's no...
3s, yeah.
No, like, airborne hard to hit because he definitely belongs in the flyer slot, right?
He is an aircraft, but he does not
It's
get the
so weird.
rules.
All right. Here we go. Wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3. 3!
3 hits. Good.
Any of them? Nope. All right. Solid. These guys are going to do something very similar. Maybe we'll get some. Oh, hitting on 3s. And then wounding on 5. 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, okay. 4, 3 ups.
Hey, you got 2, so he's in a 4?
Yep.
I feel better about that.
Middle bracket.
Okay. We're going to move on to the Land Raider.
Okay.
So I'm putting his twin heavy incinerators into these guys, as well as his storm bolter. I'll throw a storm bolter up here.
Okay.
And then his twin Psycannons going into this thing.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with the twin Psycannons. 3s. Half of them miss. Strength 7, wounding on 4s.
That works.
All right. That's sometimes.
2 shots from the storm bolter because vehicles don't get the rapid fire rule.
Yeah, agreed. Ha!
Hit.
5s. Nope. All right, and then we got the heavy incinerators going into them. Pichow. 5. Could be rolling better. Strength 6, winning on 3s. Okay. 5 at AP 1.
So 3s.
Yep. Oops, dropped a guy. All right, I'm over here now.
1.
Dropped 1.
Yes.
1. Okay, great. These dudes. No. Let's do this smart. We're going to start over here. He's going to put his heavy incinerator into them.
Okay.
And his Gatling silencer. Gatling silencer is going to go into that thing. The Dreadclaw, yeah. So, here's the heavy incinerator.
Okay, over 50% of the model's obscured, so...
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter anymore?
No, that mattered in 8th edition, but not this one. Yeah, only infantry, beast, and swarm can receive cover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, he's based into the runes anyways, I guess. Alright.
Yeah. Alright, and then 5 hits with the heavy incinerator.
Okay. Roll 5 1, please.
Strike 6, so 3s. Alright. AP 1 on those.
4s. No.
Alright, we did it. And then I'm going to get my dice for that. Alright, these are the Gatling silencer into the thing. 3s. It wasn't terrible. Strength 4?
5s.
Because it's T6, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was really good. 0 AP though.
3s. Good. Oh, no, drop 1.
Alright, here comes the D3. 2 damage. Could have been a lot worse.
7.
Alright. Now we're going to... I'm going to put the Gatling silencer into Udesh.
Yep.
Yeah. No little boys protecting him anymore.
2 and a 4 up. No AP.
No AP. So he's going to have 2 ups. Right?
Yeah,
because he's
yeah.
I got 12 shots. Strength 4.
We'll just go ahead and do a midnight clad on.
Okay.
Thing.
So hitting on 4s.
Or actually, because you shoot out objectives. Yeah, go for it.
Strike 4.
We're not going to do a midnight clad.
So hitting on 4s or 3s because we're not doing that. Okay. And then we're going to be winning on 4s. 5? 5. 5 at AP 0.
2.
Yep. Just failed 1. D3 damage. Unless you want to reroll it.
That's okay. You rolled it already.
Yeah, I don't mind if you want to reroll it.
That's
It is
okay.
just the... Okay.
It's 1 damage.
1 damage.
I didn't get a chance. I will take the 1 damage.
All right, great. Excellent. Now we've... Oh, I forgot the little cultist over there. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Cool. How many wounds does he have? 3?
3.
Okay. These dudes right here are going to put in their 8 shots. No, more than that. 16 shots into... it feels like a waste to throw it into them because they had a 2-up save, but that also has a 2-up save.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do it anyway. We're going to throw it into the... we're going to throw them into these cool dudes.
I'll do Midnight Cloud on those dudes.
That makes sense. Hitting on 4s!
Good.
It was pretty good. Midnight Clad helped there, though. It looks like it's about even. All right.
Okay, more. Okay. Never mind.
They only had 16. Winning on 4s. 3.
Okay.
2-up saves because of armor. 1 guy. All right. That is all of my shooting. I will come back with charges. The only charge I can do at the moment, because there's a lot of garbage around, and he can't charge through a building, is my interceptors. We're going to charge into the Chaos Space Marines.
Cool. I'm going to spend 1 point on Overwatch.
Smart. We have 1 wound each.
Yeah. We'll do 2 shots from the autocannon first on 16s.
Okay. So close.
Yep. And then we have 7 Space Marines. With
Yep.
bolters.
So 14 dice. You guys are dead.
Man, come on. Give me a bunch of 6s. 1, 2.
2. All right.
Yeah.
Wounding on 4s.
Got 1.
All right. 2 up. Damn. Oh, that sucks. This dude. Wow. Well, I mean, yeah, taking out a single Space Marine is good with that.
Yeah.
All right. Now we're gonna charge in. Okay, we make it. I'm outside of 12, so I can't even declare a charge against him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we
Yep.
deploy there.
Okay, cool. I'll move then. Be right back. All right, we moved in. I was just about to say I want to use Fury the Proven to give them +1 to hit, but they're not Terminators. Yet another reason to take Terminators. I don't really think there's much I can do with them, so we're going to swing. We got math. 7 attacks, hitting on 3s.
What's their leadership, by the way?
Their leadership is 8.
Okay.
Cool. And then we're strength 4, so wounding on 4s. 2 at AP 3.
Okay, 6s. Nope.
All right, we kill 2 guys.
Okay.
And you get to fight back, sir.
Yeah. We'll spend 1 command point on Prey on the Weak.
Spending 1 command point on, what was it?
Prey on the Weak.
Prey on the Weak. What's that do?
+1 to hit. With against a unit that has lower leadership than mine. My guys are leadership 8 with the champion, and you're -1 from my.
Oh,
order.
nice synergy there. Night Lords.
So we'll pile in. Let's get on the other side here.
All right, man. I should have put more fire into them. But
Alright,
let's see how this works.
2, so they're +1 to hit, so Death of the False Emperor on 5s.
Cool.
So first one, Chainsword. 2 attacks from the Sergeant, +1 from the Chainsword, so 3.
And +1 because he was charged.
Oh, yeah, okay, so 4.
Yes, sir.
And looking for 5s for Death of the False Emperor, hitting on 2s.
Cool.
So we got 2 Death of the False Emperors.
Nice.
So that's 5 hits, AP 1.
Well, first you got to wound.
Yep, and then you're right. Ooh, I should have. Veterans for the Long War.
Alas, too late.
Fuck. Alright. There we go. So
ugh!
4 wounds at AP 1.
All right, 4 ups. Oh,
Nice.
2 guys. Kabang. All right, I just have the Justicar left. All right.
Okay, and then just 2 attacks from the rest of the guys. So
Yep.
2.
Well, these guys still get to make attacks over here, even though, because they're all make the attacks all at the same time.
So that's. But there's 2 base.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So 2s and Death of the False. Oh,
There should be 8, not 10, right? Yeah.
8, yeah. 8.
Okay.
There you go. 8 dice. 2s and 5s for Death of the False Emperor.
Cool. That's so good.
So that's 1, 2, 4 Death of the False Emperors.
Nice. And 2 misses.
And 2 misses.
All right.
And that translates into 4 more hits.
Nice.
So
and winning on 4s.
yeah, it's 10. Is that 10?
10 hits. Yeah.
10 hits, running on 4s.
10 hits for 4 guys isn't bad.
Pretty good. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 saves.
Okay. 3 up. Oh, baby.
Please.
Yes!
Yeah. Cool.
Math.
Nice.
All right. I'm not going to spend 3 command points to have him fight again. Silly. Oof. Okay. I think that's the turn. He lost 5 this turn.
And he's
He's at
-1.
-1 leadership.
Passes on 1.
I'm going to just spend the 2 CP and auto pass him. That feels like a waste, but
Okay.
you're going to hold this objective regardless, but I'm going to gum up those guys. And if you don't fall back, I get to fight first. Is that wise?
I'm just gonna shoot him with pistols.
Oh, how many pistols do they have?
5.
Do they all have? They have pistols, bolters, and chainswords? No, they don't have chainswords. Just bolters.
Just the champion. That's chainsaw. Everybody else has got pistols.
Let's see, but they're going to be able to. I feel like they're going to do more damage if they. No, you're right. I'll save it. Never mind. I'm just going to roll for it. Give me my 2 CP back. I'm just going to roll for it. I'm just going to get a 1. Oh, I got a 2. So I lost 5.
He flees.
Wait.
Your leadership's 7 right now.
I'm leadership 7, so I lost 5. So he's good, actually. Because 5 plus 2 is 7, and his leadership is 7 right now. Right? Is that how that works?
I get. Yeah. I think you're right. I'm just trying to see if I'm in range with anything else to debuff you. No, I think you're right.
Oh, because Chaos Space Marine vehicles don't have the Legion trait.
No, it's just the Dreadnoughts.
Oh, that sucks. So if you were like Space Marines and was able to give your Legion trait, I'd have fled right there.
Yep.
That sucks.
I was about to shoot him with bolters next time.
Alas. All right. We're going to add up points to your movement and come to your turn 2. Cool. So we've finished Night Lord's movement for turn 2. Yep. These guys popped out of the transport. A bunch of Chosen. And where's the Exalted Champion? Oh,
he's on their side of the wall.
There he is. And then the transport moved over here. We had a bunch of Raptors drop out of space, and he's got a lot coming towards him. The Land Raider, what's it called? A Land Raider Excelsior?
Oh,
Land Raider...
Land Raider
Achilles, all right. Move that way. These guys are staying in melee because they plan on shooting him with pistols. Then we've got the Helldrake, which just kind of floated up here, just to be a bit more out of the way. And he's at 7 wounds now, right?
Yes.
Lovely. Oh, no. Sorry, 5, because he got shot. Yep. Oh, no, he was at 6. He dropped into 4. Yeah, 5. You're right. Cool. Then we have some Obliterators and Koros the Drinker, who landed right here. Mm-hmm. That's going to be good times. No Psychic Phase. Where do you want to start shooting?
Okay. Shooting, we'll just start with the pistols. 4 pistols into your boy.
Sounds good.
Tide of Shadows work in...
Only if I'm in a terrain feature, which I am. So yeah, you're only hitting on 4s.
4s. Hit wounds.
And then I got a 2-up save. All right, got it. Woo!
Cool. All right, there you go.
Sweet. Where else do you want to shoot? The Land Raider is really the only thing you can shoot over here, isn't it?
Yeah. I think I got a bolt pistol on my Dark Apostle. So we'll just start off the plasma pistol from the Exalted Champion into your Dread Knight.
Into my Dread Knight that's over here?
Not overcharged on a 3.
Okay. He is -1 to hit, just a heads up.
On a 4.
All right.
Not overcharging.
Yeah,
then
for sure.
Bolters. Let's go.
They're also -1.
Yeah. 5 Storm Bolters. Alright, so it's 3 plus a bolter right now, which is minus, and then we have 2 bolters, 2 Storm Bolters and 2 bolters left. So 4s. And then 5s.
Yes, sir.
It's 3 wounds.
2 up. Okay, great.
Alright. Then Storm Bolter, 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 4.
Ouch.
Yeah. And 5s. 1 more wound.
2 up. Yay. Okay.
Bolt pistol from him into these guys on a 3. No, on a 4, but it hits.
3. Yeah. All right. And 5.
5. Wounds.
Hey, give me that sweet 2 up. I got a 1. All right. He's down to 11.
Cool.
Awesome. Then you got your...
Helldrake over there.
Okay, sure.
They will flamer the squad in the middle here on D6. 5.
5. Oh boy.
3s.
4
wounds.
Nice. 4 wounds.
AP2.
AP2. So Tide of Shadows means I'm saving on a 3. Each one's a dead Terminator. Oh,
Nice.
suck. Oh, suck. That's... I'm just going to wear that. I'm just going to wear it. It's fine. I just accept this reality. Okay. Wow, that sucks. All right. It's a lot of points. All right. Where next?
Land
Land Raider?
Raider will put everything into your Land Raider.
Hello. Land Raider.
Actually, invul saves.
5s.
5s. Okay.
They're big Terminators, essentially.
No, everything into this guy.
All right. We've waffled, but everything's going into him.
All right, so 3s for quad launcher. 4 hits.
Full house. What is the strength?
Strength 8, so 3s.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, just the 1 AP?
1 AP 3.
All right. We're looking at, 5 up.
3 damage.
Okay. So he is down from 11 to 8.
Okay, and then...
All the Volkite?
All the Volkite.
Just lightning cannons. It's very on brand for Night Lords, which is fun.
3s.
Oh boy. Ooh, there's a 2.
There's 2. Cool.
And strength 6, so wounding on 4s.
And you're looking for mortals on 6.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. I think this was a
That
5.
was a 5, yeah.
So 2 mortal wounds and 3
regular wounds. All right, these are on 2s. All right, and then he takes 2 mortal wounds, so he is down from
8 to
6. Yeah, he's at 6. Oof, so he's lowered. Okay, cool. Then all you got left is the Obliterator nonsense over here, right?
Okay.
Oh boy. I guess they really don't have much choice of targets. They got to shoot Terminators.
Yeah.
Hey, boys. You're going to be all right.
So we'll declare Veterans of the Long War on the Obliterators.
Okay.
And then we'll go into the shooting phase, targeting this squad 18 shots into them first.
Okay. Is that all their shots?
That's all 3 of these guys.
Okay, great. I am going to do 2 stratagems in that case.
Okay.
I'm going to do Redoubtable Defense for -1 damage
Okay.
and Transhuman Physiology for only wounding on 4s.
Okay. How does that interact with Veterans of the Long War?
That is a good question.
My 3s will become 4s then.
I'm so curious. Let me, you know what? Let me Google that real quick.
Sure.
All right. So,
number...
Transhuman specifies irrespective of any modifiers, which vets is a modifier.
Cool.
So basically, you spent a command point to make me spend 2 command points.
Yes. So strength 9.
Nice.
AP
1. Okay.
That's not great.
No. Damage.
2.
So 1 because I have Redoubtable Defense.
Yep.
Okay. There's a lot of command points I just spent, but I think it's going to pay off. Although, the way I've been rolling, who knows? You said 18 shots, right?
Yeah. Just make sure I got all the right shots. There we go. Okay. So 3s, you're not in cover, so 3s
Still
are
3.
only 1.
Yep. Oh boy.
Yeah, not great.
And 2 2s in there. All right, and then wounding on 4s.
Yeah. 4s.
Yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At AP1, you said?
AP1, yep.
So Tide of Shadows means that's 2 ups.
Yep.
I take 1 damage from that. Oh boy. Wow. That worked. Hey, go Terminators.
Alright, Endless Cacophony.
Okay. You don't have to choose the same target, so if you want to go for like these guys and finish them off, sap me some points, you could do that. Or you can keep firing at that squad. I don't mind at all.
It's all good. Reroll number of strength, AP, damage. Do I think that squad's all fucked up.
Oh, let me get their damage die.
Overkill. We'll put
You.
1 Obliterator into the squad and 2 into this squad.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. So strength 9.
Nice.
AP, 3.
Ooh.
Damage 3.
Okay.
Woo! Alright, so
Alright, that's better.
that's a lot better.
So 1 going into the guys who are already
1 going
damaged.
to that guy, so let's do those
6.
3s.
Yep. Nice.
All hit, and then 4s. 2 saves.
2 at AP 3, so AP 2, so 4s.
Yep.
Alright, so the 1 goes through and kills that guy.
Yep.
No, brother. Alright, and then you have the rest.
Rest
12,
into that squad.
12 shots at these guys.
Yeah.
Alright, let's do it.
They are on cover, so they'll be 4s.
Oh, they aren't. Don't worry about it. Yeah. I'm not counting touching the building
Alright.
like that. Controversial point. A lot of Grey Knights players think that touching the building does count, and I guess raw it does, but that doesn't feel right to me.
Okay.
But yeah.
3.
301s.
Okay.
And then moving on 2s.
Time. Much better. We've got 8 saves, AP3.
Oh, baby. All right. Let's make all these 5s. We did pretty good, honestly,
Not
but
bad.
we're gone. That takes me off that point.
Cool.
All right. And you did just kill a Psyker?
Yes. For Abhor the Witch.
Yep. All right, cool. Do you know where to charge, or do you want a few minutes to think about charging?
Well, spent 3 command points.
You did.
Down to 1. I got 2 for Abhor the Witch. So for command points, I'm going to spend 1 to give these guys a 3d6 charge when they come in.
And I can't overwatch them, right?
No.
Okay. Deal.
Deal. So charges will go these guys first for 3d6 into this GK.
Oh, okay. I forgot that he's also
6 wounds.
down to 6, yeah.
That's
Oh,
13.
I think you did it.
So I believe that gets everybody.
Yep. All right, we'll move them. Come right back.
Okay.
All right, we moved these guys. And we're charging what?
So now we'll charge drop pod into this Grey Knight.
I have a feeling that Dread Knight's going to die, so I am going to spend 1 command point.
Okay.
And just go to town on it. See what happens.
Sounds good.
So here is the Heavy Incinerator. Big money! Yay!
Big money. Strength 6, toughness 6.
Strength 6, toughness 6.
Okay.
So 4s. 3 at AP 1. 2 damage for each of those.
Down to 3.
Down to 3. Maybe we can finish him with the Gatling Silencer. I just need 1 more die. Ugh. All right, let's find out.
Okay.
6s. I got 2. That's something.
5s.
Hell yeah. 1. Just fail that, please.
Nope.
Damn it. All right, well, we tried our best. Yeah, he makes it. And then everybody else is going to charge in, I'm assuming.
Yeah, so then Chosen.
Lovely.
Yeah, he'll charge in.
Surprise. Yeah, he makes it.
6?
Cool.
Yeah, he goes through.
All right, is there any other charges you're doing? All right, you dash into the, yeah, good times.
6.
He did it.
Ooh, that's been less than they ever charge.
All right, where do you want to start? Okay, these guys are coming at him with 25 Thunderhammer swings. Where you want to roll this?
Oh, it's right here.
All right, cool.
So they're hitting on 4s. We would try to do some shenanigans, but he's rerolling wounds, so hopefully we'll make it back on that. And then Death of the False Emperor on 6s from the Icon of Access.
Oh, cool.
That is 5.
That is many.
11 saves, rerolling wounds for Exalted Champion.
11 hits and then wounds?
11 hits and then rerolling wounds at AP 2. And wounding on 3s.
Yup. Man, the Exalted Champions reroll all wounds. That's rad.
Yep. So that's 9 saves, please. So
9, you say? I
2.
forgot that Thunderhammers are only AP2 now.
Yeah, they changed it up.
So we're saving on 4s. So I very well may live through this.
Yes.
Oh, especially with a roll like that. Okay, cool. So he takes 9.
9 damage.
Which is, still a lot. He's done to 3.
Yep.
But it is... Ooh, I have the opportunity to interrupt.
Yep.
I could pummel that guy to death, or I could pummel Udesh to death. It's going to be 2 to interrupt, though. There's nothing over here. I don't know why I'm going that way. I don't think I wish to interrupt. This will be the last thing they can do unless they survive somehow. I mean, no, they have so few attacks at this point that it's just not going to pay off ultimately because he has a 4-up invuln, right?
Yep. No, he does not.
He doesn't. What is his invuln?
He doesn't have one. He's
Ooh, juicy. Oh, I just assumed. Okay, let me think about this then. So he has 4 attacks normally. He's on his lowest profile, so he has 2 attacks.
Sitting on 5s?
Sitting on 3s. His weapon skill never goes down, but his number of attacks goes down. But he has 3 attacks because he's got charged, 4 attacks because of his fists. And if I spend a command point, he's going to be at a sweet, sweet 5 attacks. I like how that sounds.
I guess you're going to spend 3 command points.
Spending 3 command points.
Yep.
Let me just confirm that his weapon skill doesn't go down real quick. Okay, so he is only at 2 attacks, but I am spending that 1 command point for Hideous Dread Knight Onslaught. This is a real stratagem, but I forget the name of it. Giving him... I should look up the names of my stratagems. It is called Overwhelming Onslaught. That's what it was. Giving him an additional attack. It also lets him reroll 1s to wound and reroll the damage roll.
Okay.
So he's swinging these all at your character. He's hitting on 3s. That's pretty good. Strength 12.
2s.
Rerolling the 1s to wound from the stratagem. And these are AP 2.
Okay, so he's got a 2 plus 6, so he's on 4. Fuck, I should just roll. 2.
Okay, so 2d3. And overwhelming assault is letting me reroll the damage. So 2d3.
He's dead.
Is he dead? Oh, great. Okay, excellent. Hey, we did it!
Nice.
But now we're both at 0 CP. All right. Now I feel self-conscious about not knowing the name of that stratagem. I'll be right back. Yay, it is overwhelming assault. Okay, excellent. Wonderful. Great. Okay, that was worth it, I think, getting a character out of there. Right, continue.
5 attacks from the drop pod into him on 4s. 3.
Solid.
Strength 12, so 2.
Oh, boy, yes.
And AP 4.
AP 4. Okay. These are 5 ups.
3 damage each.
Wow, yeah, he dies. Goodbye, buddy. Remove your arms. Okay, cool. And then where are you fighting next?
Yeah, so...
I guess the drop pod could consolidate if you wish.
Yeah.
That's a weird sentence.
Yes. 3?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sweet. Who's fighting next?
We'll be outside of combat from those guys, though. Just to make it harder for you to get out of there. So we'll do...
I have a strong suspicion that guy's not going to survive.
Actually, no, we'll do Udash.
Cool.
Maybe Udash will get the kill. So he's hitting on 2s. You can't interrupt anymore, so that's fine.
He cannot.
2s. strength is 5, so 5s.
Ooh, boy. Sucks.
Yep.
All right.
So then we'll go. I thought maybe get something.
All right. I'll come back once you've gathered all their dice.
Yeah.
This is 41 attacks with lightning claws coming at my Dread Knight. You almost got it. Do you want one of mine? You got big hands. All right.
Death of the False Emperor on 6s.
Death of the False Emperor on 6s. Oh, boy. All right. So that ended up being like 36? Yeah, 36 hits.
Yeah, we dropped 9
Got 5.
and got 5 back. So,
Cool. Wounding on 5s, re-rolling. And re-rolling the wounds because lightning claws. 18 saves at AP2. He's definitely dead. Oh no. Torn apart. Lightning claws are so good now. Red, gonna consolidate with them?
Yeah.
Awesome. And I think that's it, right? No, I get to fight with my little boy here.
Yep.
All right, my single Justicar here, still fighting against the Night Lords. He makes 2 attacks. There's no charging or anything. Hitting on 3s. Oh. Wounding on 4. Yay, AP3.
6 up. Nope.
Kill a guy!
Yeah.
I am gonna just pile in there. All right, you can fight back with them if you want to move them in. Do you want to move them closer? Yeah.
These guys will pile in.
Love it.
All right.
So is that 4 attacks? 2 attacks with a chainsword.
2 base and then +1 from chainsword.
Right.
For champion. So chainsword on 3s. 2 hits. AP 1. Force of wound. 2 wounds.
Damn it! Alas. You fought okay. All right. I think that's it then for this turn, right?
Yeah.
So you scored a bunch there. You got 3 more. You got 3 more Abhor the Witch. So you got 6 points for Abhor the Witch.
Yep.
You are engaging on all fronts. You are currently engaging on all fronts. So 3 points for engaging on all fronts. You did not deploy any scramblers this turn.
Nope. They were busy.
They were busy. They had stuff to do.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That was a good swing back, man. Yeah, I gotta.
We cleared out this entire half of the board here, kind of.
Yeah,
So.
those Dread Knights. I thought they'd put up more of a fight. I guess I killed a character. All right.
You killed a character, yeah.
We will do my turn 3 and come right back. Okay, so a couple things. Land Raider inch forward. Valencia is staying inside. I have dreams that she will rip the mind out of somebody over there. Also, all right, my plan here. Koros the Drinker is here. If I kill him this turn, I get 6 points. Move some Grey Knights forward. Move my Librarian forward. I got my Paladins and my Grandmaster out of there. I think I can do it. I need to teleport one person, either Simandus or the Paladins, over here. And I'm debating on which to do, because Simandus is going to give the advantage of reroll aura, which is really nice. The Paladins are going to be able to, I think, do more damage. I think ensuring that charge is more important. But also, Simandus' name is written on his sword, and I forgot about that, and I'm not just gonna feed him to you. Oh, I'm glad I remembered that now. Okay, cool.
Be an epic duel.
That would be an epic fucking duel. That would be such an epic duel. Okay, yeah, we're gonna teleport Simandus over there. Simandus doesn't buckle when in the face of fear or a challenge. So the Terminators here are going to cast Gate of Infinity on Simandus. We did it. He's going to teleport. Bloop. And it's 9 from these guys, so I'm going to just set him up back here so that he is sort of protected from the Terminators, but ideally so that he can get a charge off. That's the goal. 9?
I mean, you're like a foot away.
A foot away from
Koros? Or
oh, he's not going to reach Koros.
Oh, whatever that is.
There we go, perfect. All right. The paladins are over there going to cast Sanctuary on themselves if they hold that point. They do it. They should have cast it on Simandus. It's too late. The Simandus, however, is going to cast Armored Resilience. And he's going to cast that on these guys.
Nope.
He doesn't. That's fine. I'm going to get a command point.
Nope.
I do, because it's +2 to his cast. So it's
Oh, shit.
and it's a dang, it's a 7. Okay, that's fine. Sanctic Shard lets him reroll though.
Cheetah.
Oh my god. Nope. Wow.
And you spent 1 on Armored Resilience.
I did not. Armored Resilience is a spell.
That's right, never mind.
You're thinking of Redoubtable Defense.
Yes. All the Grey Knight's powers on the same.
Wow. Man, Sanctic Shard not paying off, buddy. You needed a 7 and you got a 6 twice. You haven't rolled above 4 on a dice. Okay. He is going to cast his second spell, which is Ethereal Manipulation on these guys. Yeah, that gets it. It's a 7. So they can re-roll hits, which doesn't synergize with Simandus there, who's already letting them It's fine. It's all good. Cool. Yoicks. These dudes are going to smite one of these things.
It's perils.
Nope, but we did succeed.
Okay.
So, 3 mortal wounds. Yeah, 1 is down to 1 wound.
Yep.
And I think that might be it. We're pretty thin on the ground over here. So I'm just going to go right into my shooting phase, if you don't mind.
Go for it.
All right. We're just going to melt these dudes with everything.
Okay.
So, first, the Flamers. 5 again.
A whole bunch of 1s.
3s. Oof. 3 at AP 1.
Okay. Does this dude have cover behind the barrier?
He does, so you have to roll for these guys first. Oh, no, you can roll for him. No, you're right. You can roll for him. Yeah.
I'm going to roll 1 at a time on that guy. 2. 3.
Yeah. So, got it. Dead.
Balls. And then a 4.
Yep.
No.
All right. And then we've got... I can roll them in any order I want. And then we've got... then
7.
we've got the Psycannons. These are hitting on 3s.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
No, Jesus.
All right. Wounding on 3s. 2 at AP 1.
Please. Oh, they're dead.
Okay. Well, we took you off that point. That's something. Over here, I'm just going to put a lot of Stormbolters into this dragon off screen, and we'll see if anything happens.
Okay.
And John got lucky on his saves, and I only took 2 wounds off of him with 9 Terminators shooting. All right. Now over here, this is the important part. We're going to shoot with my Terminators there into the Oblitz. All right. So 3s, rerolling everything because of Ethereal Manipulation. That could have been better. But, fortunately, screw statistics. Reroll. Okay, pretty good. And 5s to wound. 2!
2. Good.
Wow, alright. Okay. Librarian, with the generous Stormbolt you gave me. 3s. Rerolling 1s because of Simandus. 5s. Nothing.
Simandus.
All right. Then Simandus. 2s. Rerolling because of his self. And 5s. 2. Fail 1, please.
Yep.
Yay! An Obliterator dies. And I believe that's all of my shooting. So we're going to just go into the charge phase right now. We're going to charge Koros and the Oblitz.
Can't stop it.
Run right up the middle there. All right. Ka-cha. 8. Yeah, that gets us there. I'm going to keep Hezekiah there to hold that objective.
Cool.
That's Simandus. We're going to see if he can get it. An 8. I don't think that quite makes it.
Doesn't make it to...
For Simandus?
Or Simandus, so... No, that's short.
All right. Let's get a sweet 9 then. Sure. All right.
Get him to the Obliterator.
All right. Simandus and his boys coming in. It's not quite an honor duel between Koros and Simandus. I am going to start with Simandus. So he has 5 attacks base, 6 on the... Wow, I feel like it's been ages since I've gotten him into combat. This feels really nice. I'm excited. He's hitting on 2s, rerolling 1s. Okay. And then this is strength 5. Their toughness 5?
Yep.
Cool. So 4s, rerolling because demons. Thank God. Okay. 4 at AP 3, no invulns.
Okay. So they're 2 up saves, so...
5 ups regardless?
Nothing.
None of them?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so this is going to be... Oh, is it 3 or D3? I think it might be 3 damage.
Yeah, it's 3.
Yeah, it's 3 damage. All right. He's going to inch his way towards Koros. Not quite get within an inch of him, just in case you survive, because he has an invuln, right?
Yeah.
All right. Squeeze. 3 inches. Oops, sorry, buddy. Oh, no. So many bits. You were up there. I know you were. Okay, great. And then we're going to...
And he was outside of 3 from Koros when Simandus moved in, right? So...
Huh?
He was outside... Simandus is outside... No, Koros is already charged. He can't...
Yeah, so he couldn't heroically intervene, unfortunately. All right. I'm going to start with the hammer. 4s, rerolling 1s. Oh! 1 hit. Strength 8, so wounding on 2. Okay.
4. Got it.
All right, we've got 3, 6, and 9 for the halberds. He is not a demon, right?
No.
3s, rerolling 1s. Okay. Strength 5, so wounding on 3s. Wow, just 3 at AP 2. I didn't see it. 2 go through? Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be 2d3. If I make this, it's 6 points. If I don't, I'm only going to get max 3 from him.
Yeah.
4?
He survives.
He survives?
Yeah.
Oh, last command point.
Oh, come on. Let him fight. All right, go for it.
No, I got it. It's worth 6 points. All right, my last command point.
Stop.
It's a 2. Yay! All right, we got him. Woo! That was skin of our teeth right there.
You guys are fun.
All right.
Every time I bring a character to duel one of yours, you smash him with Terminator.
He had a sword with Simandus' name written on it. There wasn't any way I was going to let him get through there.
Oh, fuck.
He did his best. All right. That was my turn 3. We're going to do points and John's movement. Come right back.
So...
The Helldrake flew up here with a plan of sniping my Librarian with fire, which sucks. Drop pod moved over here to take an objective.
Yep.
Did you want to move these guys, by the way?
They're moved into...
You moved them in the cover. Smart.
Yeah.
All right, and these guys moved to take that objective.
Yep.
And the tank moved to take that objective and sit in front of my Land Raider. And then you said your cultists are...
Cultists are deploying scramblers in the middle here.
Excellent.
Outside the deployment zone.
Cool.
Yeah, I've just got 2 things to shoot, and should be the end of the turn, basically.
All right, let's do it. What do you want to start with?
So we'll start with the Helldrake into your Librarian.
I don't have any command points, so go to town.
D6 for 1.
And you have 1 command point if you want to.
Not really.
All right.
He's a character. He's worth points. Yeah,
he's worth 3 if you get him.
Well...
Ooh, is that worth spending, though?
God damn, you just do shit. No, because... we'll let it go. We're just going to do 1 hit.
Okay.
It's a wound.
AP2?
AP2.
So we're looking at a 3. All right, you got it. And then we got your big ol' Land Raider, right?
Yep.
And my Terminators over here?
Yeah. So we'll put Volkite and quad launcher into your Terminators over there.
Okay, sounds good.
So quad launchers on force. 2's to wound. 2 at AP3.
I appreciate you always remembering Tide of Shadows. Me not having to
Sure.
remind. We got it.
Gross.
Volkite's hopefully where it'll do work, though.
Wow. Oh, 1+ save against on the street.
Yeah.
Force. More than I deserved, I guess. I think there's a 2 in there.
Oh, yeah. All right. Looking for those 6s, really.
2 6s.
All right, so the mortal wounds.
And 5 saves.
Cool. So I'm going to make 5 saves at 2 up.
Please roll some 1s.
I got a 1,
Okay.
so 1.5 dies. No, nothing.
2 die because 2 mortal wounds.
Yeah, but I only failed one of these. So 3 wounds total.
2 damage each.
Oh, they're 2 damage each. Yep. Oh, poop. All right. Yep. 2 guys die. Volkite. What a weird weapon.
Lightning.
All right.
Just needs a breach in the armor to kill something.
Where do you want to charge, or do you wish to charge?
No, that's it for the turn.
Solid. Have either of our land raiders taken any damage?
You've got 2 damage.
Oh, I do. Thank you. I forgot about that. I will mark him up.
Scratch some Volkite off with it.
All right. So we added up points at the end of round 3. Sean has 6 for Abhor the Witch, 7 for Engage on all fronts. You have 2 accounts of Deploy Scramblers, which if you get 1 more of that, it's going to max it out for you.
Yeah, 10 points.
Yeah. All right. I'm making a bit of a gamble this turn. This turn 4, I've moved my guys out. These Terminators are going to hold this objective. These guys advanced, barely. These Terminators over here advanced. They're going to smite that dragon, hopefully to death. The Librarian got into cover, back in that corner over there. And my Land Raider's staying put. And here's Valencia. She is going to mentally interrogate not Udesh, not Koros. That guy's name is...
He's Udesh.
That's Udesh. Okay. Who was the guy with
Malek.
the... Malek. Okay, cool. You know what? She'll find out his name. This is a 4 for mental interrogation to Udesh.
Fail it.
That sucks. Well, I'm going to re-roll that for my...
Command points.
0 command points. Who's that? Well, okay, great. Cool.
You gotta do that?
3 command points, or 3 victory points for that. Each time I do it, I get 3 victory points. All right, we're gonna Gate of Infinity right here. Hopefully we get it. Oh, it's Gate of Infinity a 5? I'm gonna be honest. I knew Gate was a 6. I was just really hoping I was wrong. That's too bad. All right, my paladins, I guess, are going to not smite the dragon. And they advanced. So they're not going to do anything. They're just going to sanctuary themselves. We did it. These guys, however, are going to smite the dragon up there. We did it. Nice. 3 mortal wounds. Oh, man, I just want him to die. Simandus is going to cast Armored Resilience on this Terminator squad. He doesn't get it. That's cool. Man, psychic powers are hard. We're going to do Empyrean Domination over here. We did it! We finally did it! So I get a command point.
Nice.
And that's that. Ethereal Manipulation's out of the way. Or out of range. Cool. Excellent. I have a decision to make. I'll be right back. Turns out it wasn't much of a decision. Bring down the beast is 2 command points, so I can't even do it. So instead we're just going to do normal bolters up at this dragon. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. 1s. Okay. And wounding on 5s. 1, 2, 3, 3.
Okay.
All right. He's down.
I'll spend a command point.
All right, I do have some more bolters coming at him, just a heads up.
From where?
This dude and Simandus with his 4.
Yeah, you can have it.
All right. Adios. And then we're going to have Valencia put her fusion pistol into this thing. It's we call it an Inferno pistol. Fusion pistol's a Harlequin thing. 3s. But she can re-roll because she is Ordo Malleus and her quarry is Chaos.
Nope.
Alright, fine. Then we're going to do 8 of the... We're just going to do everything into the tank because it's in the way. Is that wise? No, we can see some of those guys. So I'm going to put the Psycannons in them. I'm going to put the heavy incinerators into that thing. Psycannons hitting...
Heavy incinerators into this?
Yes.
Okay.
And the Stormbolter. Psycannons.
And Psycannons, you said we're going into there?
Psycannons are going to those guys.
There we go.
Whoop. All right. And then wounding on 3s. Just 2. AP 1 each.
Okay. I got 1.
Okay, 1 dice. Then we're going to do the Stormbolter into the Land Raider. Okay, then we're going to see how many flames in the Land Raider. Oh, man, I haven't rolled above a 5 with the flamethrowers. It's 2 wounds. AP 1.
Please. Take 2.
2 damage! You're also down to 14. Land Raider fight. I think that might be my entire turn. Wow. All right. Yeah, unless I want to charge Valencia into this thing, you have a command point. You could Overwatch. Just Lightning Blaster, wounding her on 2s. No, thank you. I'm just... Yeah. All right. Yeah, end of my turn. We're going to go into Night Lord's turn 4.
So, start of turn 3?
Yeah, so
Alright,
he's finished moving. What have we done?
Chosen have scuttled around to be on that objective 2. Raptors are scuttling around over here to be still in the objective middle. The drop pod has flown over to say hello to Librarian Ezekiel.
Hello!
Land Raider's still in the objective.
Yep.
And then these guys have just come out a little bit to say hi to the Inquisitor.
Excellent.
So go to shooting.
Oh, and those guys are deploying scramblers over there.
Yes.
The
The
Chosen.
chosen scramblers. So we won't be doing anything else this turn. So just going to put 10 shots into Valencia with the cultists.
Hello!
Hello.
Pra, 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 pra.
So 4s. Ooh, cultist shots.
Hey,
3
they
shit.
actually hit. I'm wounding on 4s.
4s, so 1 wound.
3 up because of cover. All right.
Cool. Land Raider will dump Twin Volkite into Valencia. And we'll put 4 quad shots into the Terminators over there.
Okay, solid.
So we'll go Volkite. Just want to get the job done. Plus, she's a psyker, so of course it's...
That's a good point.
She's a character psyker, too.
You know, I've never actually considered running a Inquisitor who isn't a Psyker. That might be a thing to do now that Abhor the Witch is a thing.
Yeah.
That might be interesting. I'll think about that. Maybe I'll model up a new Inquisitor. Who knows?
I think this was a hit.
Yeah.
I've rolled over. And then 2s, 6s are roll
Oh, boy.
So, on a good note, there's no 6s, but she has 7 saves.
7 saves. Okay. Because she's in cover, she has a 3 up. Where's my dice? There we go. She
Nope. 8 damage.
8 damage. That's right. Volkite's so weird. Well, that sucks. Oh.
Alright, and then...
No, Valencia. You did your best. You pried secrets from Udesh's head, and then they just blasted you apart.
Slaneshi secrets.
Yeah, she was like, I don't want any of that. And she just got shot apart. All right.
Launcher into those guys.
Into the Terminators. All right.
Come on.
Nice.
2.
Tide of Shadow's doing work.
Yep. 2 wounds, AP 3.
4s. I failed 1, so 3 damage. 1 dies. Ooh, that's a tough call. I have to take away the Justicar just because I need to be in range of the objective.
All right.
All right. Any more shooting?
I think that's all. Everybody else is tied up. We'll go to the charge phase.
Oh.
The drop pod is going to charge your Librarian.
All right. No, I'm not. I'm going to spend my last command point to Overwatch a crack grenade.
Exciting.
On a 6, baby. Nope, I got a 4. All right, continue.
Okay. Looking for at least 30. There
It's a
we go.
double. He circles him a couple times.
Just enough.
You want to kill him and take the objective is the plan, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Just
all
enough
right.
to be kind of
Solid.
On the objective, maybe. Yes.
Okay.
All right. So he has 5 attacks on the charge.
Gross.
I don't think there's anything I can use for command points to interact with him.
I don't believe so.
Alright, so just 4s. 2.
2. Cool.
Wounded on 2s.
Yeah.
Oh
boy.
boy. AP 3.
Do you want to reroll that?
Why not? It's a wound, 2 wounds at AP 3.
All right, these are on 5s. Wow. Nice.
7.
Well, at least you're contesting that objective. He's going to fight back.
Okay.
Hits on 3s. I hit once. Wounding on a 5. 1 wound. AP 3.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Alright. 6. Nope.
D3 damage. 2 damage.
Goes down to 1.
And he doesn't degrade. That's really good for them. If they don't degrade. All right. Wow, that was your turn 4.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, cool. What did you score points-wise this turn?
Well, I got 3 points for Abhor the Witch. I was hoping to get 6. And then we scored Deploy Scramblers for 10.
That was your third for Deploy
Yep.
Scramblers. You're right,
And
so that's
then
10.
I believe we are engaging all fronts from the drop pod over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so that's another 2.
Okay, cool. Well, we'll do Grey Knight's last movement phase and come right back. All right, we just did some thinking. So, cerebral kind of assessment of this. John, you're at how many points? 58?
I'm at 58. If 9 and 9 is 18, plus 10 is 28, plus 30 is 58.
Yeah. So I'm currently at 51.
Yes.
So this turn, if I throw Simandus into this corner, I'll get engaged on all fronts, which will get me to 53. And then if I mentally interrogate him, that'll get me to 56.
You'll engage all fronts for 53 and then get to 56, yeah.
Yeah. So even then, even if I do that and also remove you from every objective...
You score at least 5 from primaries this turn, right?
I already did.
Oh.
Yeah. So even after I remove you from all objectives and get all of my points and table you, you'll still win.
Yes.
Ah! Well...
And then if you pull up Simandus over here...
Yeah.
I'm
mostly just handing you Abhor the Witch.
I mean, yeah, I could shoot my Land Raider at him because I wouldn't want to come up. I could just stay on these objectives and score 15.
But genuinely, there isn't a way. Even if you scored 0 points, I wouldn't get enough.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, turn 5. I blast away at some things. I'll do some spells.
Sure.
And the Night Lords come out victorious. They take control of this, and Simandus and his Terminators teleport away in shame.
You did kill most of my guys.
Grab the Inquisitor's body and get the hell out of here.
Oh no. Where's Slaneshi?
Oh, no.
Claimed. I'm going to move some infantry over there just to claim her.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, cool. Let's sit down and talk about it in the wrap-up. We ended up points, and yeah, there was just no way that could have come out on there. Well done.
Yeah.
So, what worked for you? Because you had a plan. What was it?
After deployment, I kind of went strong on the left side there, and my plan was like, okay, you have a lot more mobility than me, and I could chase you and kill you for Abhor the Witch, which would have been nice, but I at most would trade units. Like if I get the first turn charge, ooh, that's a pocket full of dice.
Yeah.
Stay everywhere. We can maybe kill something, but we'll definitely trade in the swing back.
Yeah.
Because my guys just don't have the staying power that your guys do. Very nice.
Very nice.
But we got like our scary leadership debuffs. So after kind of crawling into the board, my main goal was to deploy Scramblers with the Cultists, and then you whittled down my Space Marines enough that I decided to use the Chosen to deploy Scramblers in your deployment zone.
Yeah.
And sling Koros and the Obliterators over here because I knew you would chase Koros, and I would give up 6, but I thought if I could get deployment Scramblers done, it would be a good trade for 10.
Yeah.
And then...
honestly, that worked because you put me back in my own deployment zone, and I wasn't able to get engaged on all fronts as much. It was playing my like choices against me because I chose to do cut off the head, and so I saw him and I wanted to get him. And if I hadn't sent Simandus over there, that wouldn't have happened. Like they would have, he would have survived that. Yeah.
And I mean, I had to peel off one of your Terminator squads with the Obliterators.
Yeah.
Which, it was expensive, but with Endless Cacophony, I could let you, was it True Silver Armor?
Yep.
And Armor Resilience, one squad, then just finish off the other squad.
God, those guys survived that like hell, man.
Yeah, man, that was...
that Terminator squad tanked the whole fuselage from the Obliterators.
3 CP, tanked 18 shots of
It was
Obliterators.
awesome. It was really cool.
That was delicious.
But yeah, I'm trying to like think about it. I could have, when Hezekiah and Simandus were over here, I could have had one of them mentally interrogate Koros instead. That would have been 3 more points. I could have pushed engage on all fronts a bit more.
Yeah.
And I was just mentioning this, how it actually, like, me going first was a detriment to cut off the head, because he kept Koros in Deep Strike turn 1, which meant that I only had turn 3 to get, like, 6 points. Yep. And it would have gone lower. But if I had gone second, then I would have been able to attack Koros on turn 2 and gotten 10 instead. A bunch of things could have changed that.
Yeah. It was a good trade-off there. I mean, we picked our secondaries.
Yeah.
And you couldn't really, you didn't know if you were first or second. That's how it's going to slide out. I got pretty lucky with the Helldrake scoring me engaging all fronts. That was some just good die rolls. And Helldrake's just, I mean, God,
they're so good.
Do work. It's worth running too.
You're going to paint up a second one?
I'm thinking about it.
That'd be cool.
It'd be pretty cool.
Like custom
Max
pose or
has
something.
done some really cool conversions. He's giving me
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he's just buy one of his converted Night Lords Helldrakes. They're already there.
Hey, Matt. Nice. They're really good. I don't know what I would take down, because having the extra infantry this time was really good. Probably don't need 10 Warp Talons, but honestly, being able to kill a Dread Knight in close combat with Warp Talons was pretty... No buffs even, just straight up Lightning Claws.
I know Chaos Space Marines still aren't in the best place, but Lightning Claws are so good now. And at least, like, you guys got the weapon buffs through this. We didn't. All of our Force Swords and everything are still...
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's... Hopefully the Codex will fix a lot of stuff.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
Yeah. I think... Yeah, that was the...
And I don't honestly think that, like, Grey Knights did bad there. I think what lost me that game was my tactical acumen in this context. Like, it wasn't like, I was never like, oh, this unit sucks or anything like that.
No.
It was exceedingly poor luck in my first 2 turns. I should not have gotten 4 double ones perils on my first psychic phase. That wasn't my fault.
So, what would have... You would have had an extra command point.
I would have had 2 extra command points, because I did that twice.
Yeah, Slay the Beast.
Bring down the Beast could have, and the Dragon earlier maybe. I could have had more defensive buffs with a couple of my guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know what it would have really done, but...
Yeah, I mean, going into turn 2 when I deep struck, you might have been able to trade a few more hits.
Yeah.
But I mean, honestly, like, I put a bunch of focus into that to get the squad that I did.
Yeah.
And the Helldrake killed, 1 Terminator over here. And then it was the Helldrake that got 2 of them earlier.
I think so. Yeah. Yeah, because I just rolled 3 1s for my saves.
Yeah, that was pretty tasty. I mean, it's luck.
Yeah,
the Terminator armor is not inviolable. You just gotta throw enough firepower at it.
Yeah, really, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I never even shot at your cultists once. They were just.
That was my whole goal, was like put them in the deepest back. I got defender, and I was like, this corner, and both the corners over here were like, ooh, I could hide over here.
So put some cultists in the corner.
Cultists in the corner.
It just never felt like a. I mean, I guess it would have been. You had a lot of infantry, and you chose secondaries that really, really rewarded that.
I've tried to go and killy in the past with vehicles and jets, and it hasn't worked as well.
Yeah.
So mixing up the list a little bit. I've got some more infantry to paint for Night Lords, and some Raptors hopefully in the future.
That's what you need. More jetpacks.
Ooh, they're spicy.
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, Abhor the Witch still good?
It's pretty good. I mean, 9 points is nothing to sneer at.
Yeah.
Especially as Chaos when you're like struggling to score 5 on a lot of secondaries. I mean, I don't know what else I would have picked there off of secondaries.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a good choice.
Yeah.
Do you think it's worth not taking a Psyker?
Oof. It would have been nice to have a couple denies in there for mental interrogation. Probably, I mean, I think I probably could have scored as many points. I don't know. Because if I had taken, there's what? The kill more.
Attrition. Yeah.
Which doesn't work with you.
No, I have like 6 units.
I don't know. I think Abhor the Witch is still the best because it lets me kill Psychers without having to worry about. I think if there was there's one where you kill elites or kill points units that cost more.
No, wait, no. It's the opposite. It's called
keep your units alive.
Yeah, keep units alive.
I
just can't believe the number of perils I did that game though. My sad little interceptor squad did 3 wounds to themselves at the beginning.
Yeah. I mean, that's just how it goes sometimes.
Yeah, right?
They would have They would have killed 1 Marine.
They might have wiped that squad.
Yeah, without the extra bolters.
They might have wiped that squad. And then you overwatched and killed 1 as well, which was good. Yeah. That was super helpful. But yeah, well played, sir. I didn't feel that game that at any part I was like, oh, this army's too powerful and I can't do anything. It wasn't like playing against Harlequins or anything.
Oh my god, we're hitting on that so much.
I mean,
don't worry about
it's
it.
so good.
I do think you should get like new dice casts because you've played twice now and you've rolled awful both times.
So I'm hesitant to get new dice because I belong to Bolter and Chainsword, and I love Bolter and Chainsword. Shout out to my BNC guys, but they're doing like custom like Bolter and Chainsword dice, and I'm just waiting for them to do that. And I know that as soon as I like buy new dice, they're gonna be like, here, spend money on these. So I'm just waiting for it. But yeah, these guys, I've had these guys for like 2 or 3 years now, and I need to.
I mean, I don't know what you did.
It's
like should have like found like some source of good luck and just bury them there for a couple of years.
Ooh, maybe that's a good idea. Yeah. Ooh, just like bury them in like the skin of a
find
whale.
Find like a rainbow and find the end of the rainbow. Just bury them there. Come back a year later.
I'm sure I can find something. Root of hemlock. All right. Yes. Well, thank you so much for playing, John. That was super fun. Always a good game.
Appreciate it, Steph.
Adios. See you guys next week with another game.